Another thing about the Scottish Rite that's interesting, though, is that the degrees are non-sequential, right? So you can do 4 and then 10 and then 5.
So once you become a 4th degree Scottish Rite Mason, that's when you become a Scottish Rite Mason. But you might jump ahead and then see the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're a 14th degree Mason, even though you haven't seen those middle ones yet. The 29 additional degrees, logistically, it's hard to show them within the time allowed for a reunion. So they try to focus on prime landmark degrees during those reunions. And then the brothers see the additional degrees, try to fill in the gaps, either by attending future reunions or going and visiting other valleys that might be showing those degrees as part of their reunion.
Like, keep an eye out on your bingo card to see what
Keep
you gotta fill.
Yep. You gotta make sure it gets marked off.
Check.
Now, I've heard stories of guys that have taken 20 years to see all 29 additional degrees, but I've also heard of guys that through traveling around can see those 29 additional degrees in the matter of a year, or I think I've even heard of less than a year, but there is a logistical challenge to that. You have to be able to travel around a little bit. But you can kind of fill in, we call it a passport.
Okay.
So you can track which degrees you've seen according to what has been stamped on your passport. That's probably something I can mention too, is that once somebody sees a degree, then they can get a stamp with the date that they've viewed that degree. So they can keep track of which degrees they've seen and which degrees they're still needing to see.